Hi, this is Patrick Henry from QuestFusion with The Real Deal What Matters. So what are the 4 key things that I look for when I'm hiring members of my executive management team for a startup? Well, the first thing that I look for is their hard skills and abilities. Skills are basically things in my mind that are learned, or their capability to learn. At the executive level, you already want your key performers to have a high level of skills, but still be open-minded and willing to learn. The other thing that I look for is what you call abilities. So this is just their natural talent, their natural smartness, their natural brightness, and ability to cope in a very ambiguous and sometimes uncertain environment. Second thing that I look for is domain knowledge. Do they have a specific understanding of marketing or engineering? Within engineering, are they experts at a certain discipline that are critical for your company? Same way from an operations standpoint. Somebody can have general operations knowledge, but if you're working for a semiconductor company versus a chemical manufacturer, there's a different set of domain knowledge. If you're working in medical devices or in pharma, that's very different than tech. Third thing that I look for is, are they a team player? I've been a member of management teams where I wasn't the CEO, where sometimes there were tremendous athletes, tremendous individual contributors as part of the team, but the team didn't work well together. There was a lot of backbiting, backstabbing, just very negative things going on. I think one of the things you want to do when you're building a culture, you want to build a cohesive team where the management team works well together. There's a collaborative environment. People communicate well. Doesn't mean they always have to agree, and doesn't mean there won't be tension between certain disciplines like marketing and sales, or sales and operations, or engineering and marketing. But you do have to have a collaborative spirit and a set of personalities and relationships where people are able to work together and work well together. This doesn't mean that you want everybody to be identical, and you definitely don't want to be surrounded by yes men and yes women, but you do want to have open-mindedness and an ability to have collaborative discussions. And the fourth one is personality fit of the candidate, specifically with you as the CEO or the hiring manager, but also with the rest of the team. The one thing that I do to try to gauge this is try to meet the candidate in a variety of different situations, different times of day. I'll typically meet an executive candidate at least 3 or 4 times before making an offer. Typically have a dinner meeting, sometimes a breakfast or a lunch meeting. Meet them at the beginning of a series of interviews, potentially have a phone conversation with them, meet them at the end of a series of interviews with the rest of the team after basically a long day, and just see kind of how they are. Are they very different? Are they consistent? How well do they work with you? How well do they collaborate? What kind of discussions do they have? So that would be, I think, a key element of the whole package from my perspective. So if you look at these 4 things, their skills and abilities, their domain knowledge, how they fit as part of the team, both as an individual contributor as well as a team player, and then their personality fit, I think your chances of getting an excellent candidate that's not only a great athlete or a best-in-class person, but somebody that works well with you and the rest of the team is going to be enhanced. This is Patrick Henry, the CEO of QuestFusion, with The Real Deal What Matters.